Time for a Graves game. I'm gonna go for the like full damage lethality setup, essentially. A very popular Graves build these days. So yeah, that's what I'll be opting with. I'm against the Lee Sin, which means that I cannot go for like any cheese early invades like I would like to. So I can't go like for this. I might be able to still go sideways like this. That just highly depends on where he starts, but mostly Sin players 3 camp, so it's gonna be very unlikely that's actually a good move. And I actually also doubt that I'm gonna have like mid lane prio over on any or something. So I'm just gonna opt for a different path here. Now the path I really like to do on Graves is either like in the invade path, so you can red, blue, gromp invade and then put pressure down. Maybe go for wolves, maybe 1v1 the enemy jungler, or anything of the sort. Maybe look for a gank towards the lane. Or you can go for a red Raptors Gromp clear for a level 3, which is something I really like doing. You can also go for a full clear on Graves, but you can do this, but I would recommend you to do this after a lot of practice. Because the full clear on Graves takes a lot of skill to pull off properly at a 315. You can 5 camp it, of course. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's what happens if you don't dash into the wall. Normally, if you dash into the wall, your auto attack just instantly refreshes. But apparently that's dashable. I did not expect that. That's... yeah, okay, never mind. That looked a little bit strange to me, but I guess it is what it is. Hold on. Right here we hit the small one, then we Q, walk back a little bit, and then we just focus the big one down. Wait for the next Q, essentially. And I'm just gonna go for Gromp. This Gromp, like doing this way, Gromp hits you level 3. If I would do my blue right now, I would not be level 3. So that's why I'm doing the Gromp instead. And from the Gromp, I can transition to a potential bot lane gank if it would be an opportunity for it. Or like a mid lane play or whatever. But I can also just go for the safe route and go for wolves into blue afterwards. But I'd be level 3 doing this instead of level 2 doing like blue wolves and blue buff. So that's why I like this route quite a bit. I think I'm safe to go for like another Q point here. I should be fine. This also kind of prevents me from getting invaded by Lee Sin. So that's why I kind of like this as well. I don't think Lee Sin necessarily win an invade, but I think he may try. I'm backping my top laner because there's a high chance Lee Sin is just there. As you can see, like this tempo is still a 315 for a 5 camp. So it's really not a big deal. I'm just gonna stack up my true grid a little bit for this scuttle in case he does show up. I think he's just topside though. Like he kind of has to be, right? There we go, there he is. He's top lane. 20 CS. He did probably his topside with red buff, and yeah, I think his Raptors may be up. Let me check. Nope, he did Raptors. I don't know about that one. Am I gonna counter gank mid lane here? I think I might. You're walking so far to the bot side though. I think Lee Sin's going for this. That's why I'm... yep. Nope. Okay, I'm waiting patiently. This is very good. This is really good. Yep, that's the counter gank I was looking for. Very good. Well played. That was an extremely good bait for my Lux there. I knew Lee Sin was on the top side of this. Get the cannon, good. Need to help push this last wave as well, because otherwise this would freeze right side of her turret. That would not be good. Hopefully she has some mana. There we go. Yeah, I knew the Lee Sin was topside mid and the Lux was pushed in, right? So the Lee Sin would always look for a play there. Or at least if I was Lee Sin, I'd probably look for a play there, especially considering I have an Annie on my team. Because the Annie is just like a guaranteed stun, which essentially means that, I mean, you're gonna get a free kill. So that's why I was waiting there the entire time. So I could counter that gank. I instantly smoke screened the Annie after she stuns, so that means she can't really follow up with any more damage. And then as soon as like the Lee Sin went in for it, which he definitely don't, like he shouldn't have done that. But as soon as he went for it, he gets into melee range, he has no escapes, and he just dies. Let's get this. And there we go. It's a very, very nice first back. Ideally, if on your first back, it would be very nice to get your a serrated dirk with this setup. So if you can back for a serrated dirk, that would be perfect. If there's anything extra you can get, that's good, but not required. Like, generally speaking, a serrated dirk should be a pretty reasonable first back. I went for my bot side camps here, by the way, because my Krugs are still like a level 1 camp, and these are actually leveled up, so they're more valuable to me. Plus, Bot Scuttle is the one spawning, so I just want to kind of be there. Also, I could take the wave here. Do that into that wall. Gonna go for the wave. They made Drake here, which is fine, but I can't really stop the dragon from happening. I just want to get the wave. If I can get the wave here for the level 6 spike, that would be amazing. There it is. I'm gonna move now. Oh, this is so good for Lux. Oh, which... I killed the other guy as well. I actually just did that. Okay. Yep. Take those. I wanted to hit 6 there so I'd have ult for the fight. That's why I delayed myself a little bit and went for the wave instead of going directly to the play. That's really good. The Lux played that pretty well as well. It's like she landed a really good ultimate to get the enemy team low. Really, I carry you? I mean... Sure. She's definitely having some good setup for me here with that mid bait and then also this dragon fight setup. So I'm not going to deny anything there. It is what we like to see. Gonna get Eclipse here. Mythic choices for this build setup. I just tend to prefer Eclipse a lot because it gives you more durability, sustain, and the other mythics aren't really that good on Graves. Like if you look at like Duskblade, decent. The Prowler's Claw is decent as well for like one shots. Like other options would be like Shield Bow or like Gale Force or something when you're going to think that route, but I'm going for like a lethality setup here, so I definitely want to go with like an Eclipse setup. That's kind of death there. Look at that damage, by the way. Barely wasn't able to get my Dark Harvest proc though, sadly. If I had my ult there, the Lee Sin would have died. It's okay. I'm gonna get top scuttle now. Leona's mid lane. Lee Sin is like, I don't have to. I need to not disrespect Lee Sin. He definitely can have some ping damage. Ooh, he's here. He's bot side. That means I just get his top side for free. I'll take it. His blue is respawning. If he's bot side like that, I just take his camps. I will probably look for a Rift Herald here soon that I could push like a turret with for a bunch of gold. That's gonna snowball you even further, even faster. So that's something I could definitely do. Ooh, she doesn't have ult actually. I'm just gonna go Rift Herald then. I see Lee Sin bot lane. So if I just hit Rift Herald here, I can then force push top turret down and get that turret down, get first turret, I hope. And look for a play that way. I mean, my bot lane saw the Lee Sin on bot side, so I would hope that they would back off there, but they didn't. So yeah, what can I do? Maybe I should have back spam pinged them more. They stick like closer to the turret there, Lee Sin would lose everything. Because he lost his top side for that play, and then also would lose a Herald for that play. So that would be really good for me, but yeah. Okay. I think actually Aurelia has no mana. I'm gonna hit that Q on the wave so this dies. Smoke screen him under turret. Alright, good. I used my Eclipse shield to my advantage there as well. So he would I didn't think he would gonna have the damage to kill me, which he definitely didn't. So yeah, I could just burst him in return. Oh, okay. He should have ulted me, I think. I want to get that Dark Harvest proc really badly. And also want to push this turret down. Lee Sin is mid lane currently, I saw on the minimap, so I wasn't gonna be too afraid of this Leona in this situation. There we go, that's another nice amount of gold. We just take a base here. Now I'll go for the collector. As the next item, I have a nice 1700 gold for this, which isn't really good because I can get my cloak with that. Random crits I get now will do a significant amount of damage, so that's good. And yeah, Alright, so dragon's gonna spawn in a minute. I want to make sure that I'm there for it. I'm just gonna start red and full clear down towards the dragon. That should give me enough time to be at dragon in about a minute. Top turret's pushed down already, so I don't have to worry about anything there. So this should be fine. By that time, my ult's gonna be back up. My flash is gonna be back up. I do not want to smite any of my jungle camps here, because I need to have my smite up for the dragon or like a fight. So, yeah. Fight this way. Farm is looking pretty reasonable. Could be slightly higher, but of course these fights have been there. Yep, this is down. Okay, he counter jungled that. That's fine. Not a big deal. Just throw an Ash ult. It's not the best Ash ult. Alright, what can I do? It's a good TP. I did not get a chance to get my Q off. Oh, damn. That's a good play from Lee Sin right there. I just did not get a chance to get my Q off. So I got like Lee Sin ulted into Yone ulted and I basically just instantly died. That was a pretty damn clean TP there, to be honest. Into that Lee Sin play from that TP, I just die. Would I have been able to flash that? Did I misplay? Was my flash on cooldown? I think it may have been on cooldown. I don't see another reason why I wouldn't have flashed that. I have to get Mercs here, actually. The reason I get Mercs here is because they have like guaranteed CC that I can't dodge, and I didn't take Tenacity in my runes. So I'm gonna get the Mercs so I don't get CC locked down as hard. It's okay. Yeah, that last fight was pretty bad for me. I gave 1,000 gold to Lee Sin by allowing him to kick me, basically. I don't know if my flash was up. I would hope it wasn't. But, yeah. Stop hitting the damn... You're insane, team. They're not gonna stop hitting dragon there. I'm gonna flash over. I messed up already. Okay. They actually did not stop hitting dragon, which is really bad because that could have easily cost me the dragon. If they would have just waited, that Lee Sin Q would have never hit dragon or never gotten dragon, but because they kept hitting it, I actually had to like true 50-50 it with that guy, which is not something I'm happy about. I'm gonna make sure I counter jungle him as much as I can. So I just killed him. I take everything he has. Everything he has. He can't one-shot me. We're fine. Yeah, he can't even hit me with that because of my smoke screen. Good. Gonna transition this to his topside camps. Again, taking as much as I can from this guy. Everything. And my red buff got it. I'm gonna take his Gromp as well. Don't mind me. I'm here anyway. There's level 11. You actual... How did my ult not connect there? I misplayed that so heavily. I do not know how my ult missed. I actually think I must have missed it by like half a centimeter or something. Oh, my plays are bad, man. These two deaths. Oh, man. Really poor. Really, really poor. I definitely should have killed that Lee Sin there, no issue, and I just failed my entire play. If I Q-ulted him when he kicked me, I think I would have been fine. I also should have kited him up instead of down, or like to the side instead of down, because kiting him towards his base was a pretty big mistake. I cannot do that. I cannot do stuff like that. I did take his entire jungle. I was worth shutdown gold again, though, sadly. But he lost his entire jungle to me, so I'm at least creating a lead that way. But I cannot do a mistake like that again. That's just really bad for me. I need to get some armor penetration soon, I would imagine. Actually, maybe not. We'll see. Okay, I cannot make those mistakes again. Like, those are two sloppy deaths. Definitely. Both of the deaths have been to Lee Sin and Yone ult, though, but yeah, that aside. I'm gonna walk up to clear the ward. I'm just gonna walk up into his jungle. I'm gonna hit this ward first. Gonna go down. Move up towards this guy. Here he goes. I'm not going to use any of my abilities because she was waiting with her shield for that anyway, so it doesn't matter if I use them or not. I'll just auto attack her there. It should be good. It should work. Right, just one-shot him there. Probably didn't have to ult there. We probably overstacked some damage, but yeah, it's fine. He's gonna herald mid, I would imagine. Just making sure to take his camp on whilst walking past it. Gonna walk up here. Smoke screen. Don't know why he's fighting me here. I'm also not gonna like overextend this fight a little bit too hard because I just don't want the herald to push the turret down in the meantime. I actually value having the turret there a little bit more over like completely committing for a fight there. Oh, that didn't get the auto attack off. Damn. I should have done that faster though. I actually in my mind thought I would have enough damage, like that would have been enough damage to kill. So that's why I didn't go for the next auto attack just a second faster there. I just want to push mid turret out, to be honest. Really just want to get the turret. That's all it is. There it is. 30 seconds on a dragon. No, please don't take my red buff. You're 0-3. Please, 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 please. Thank you. Oh my god, that scared me for a second. I was about to go to that red buff and then she just went for that. Okay, clear this. Move up. He's dead. That... she flashed it. I just need to get my smite off. Get the move speed boost. Killed. Beautiful. I could flash that as well. She flashed my auto attack timing there. Alright, right now I have a lot of gold, but I definitely want to get the dragon. I'll go for the dragon and then recall. Item wise, what I'm gonna build next. I could just build another lethality item in this situation and we'd be okay. They have reasonable amounts of shields actually. He's probably... what is he building? A shield bow, I would imagine. She's building a shield bow. I'm actually gonna go essence for the shield reaver item here then. It's fine. Yeah. I'm gonna go for the... what is it called? Serpent's Fang here to reduce their shielding. And then I will opt for a Bloodthirster, I think. I'm just gonna go for some, yeah, sustain. So I'll go Bloodthirster Infinity Edge to finish this build off, and that should be fine. I could also still opt to go for the armor penetration item in the form of Lord Dominic's with this, but I definitely want to finish like a build with Infinity Edge here, I think, because of the extra crit damage I get from it. My team is fighting this without me. She actually healed enough to where that didn't matter. Interesting. Gonna push mid in here. Whilst my team is chasing, I'm just gonna pressure for the turret. That's a good amount of damage from one auto attack. I don't like the fact that my team chased for that long, but... okay, damn, that barely didn't clip it. You could say that was a waste of my ultimate, but it's okay. My ult's not that long of a cooldown. If that would have clipped the Yone, like my Q would have clipped the Yone, he would have died off the ultimate for sure, I think. That was close. It's okay. That's an annoying block. I think if my Q landed, she would have probably died there. Get the inhib. Team wants to go for a top push. I think if we wanted to go for a push, probably a bolt push would have been a little bit better. But I don't think we should go for a push at all right now. I think we should just take the resets, play it a little bit slow. Yeah, I'll definitely opt for the Bloodthirster here. I think I'm just gonna go for the extra sustain. I can't build a Infinity Edge yet because I need the 60% crit for it, so I need another crit item first. Whether this be Bloodthirster or Lord Dominic's is completely up to me at that point, I suppose, but in this case, like, they're pretty squishy, so I don't need the extra armor penetration. I have, like, a lot of lethality already, so I could just opt for the Bloodthirster for the sustain now. Get the crit chance off that as well. And yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of my control wards though. I guess I'll place one there if I'm getting rid of them anyway. It's probably not gonna do much, but yeah, I should have already placed it on maybe the dragon earlier. Let's get the BF sword here. I'm almost 15, probably one camp. Oh, is there really a dead here? Actually, looking at this, I have 21 kill participation out of, I guess, 30 now. I mean, it's gonna go downhill from here because my team is fighting this, but that's a lot of kill participation. Still. Right, move up. I really want to take that Gromp, honestly. I want to hit my level up. Good. We Baron here. I don't want to tank this, ideally, because I don't want to get the Baron debuff. Whoever gets the Baron debuff does 50% less damage. And seeing as I probably do the most damage here, that would be pretty bad if I take the Baron damage. How much do I need for it? 1500. Oh, I see. Would he walk up? I highly doubt it. Oh, wait, he actually did. Damn. The second I went away from that play, he went for it. Let's get top third here. I have to be careful not to get flanked by like that position from an any ult. I got the third aggro there. Just want to hit the third. I just smited him. I didn't even hit him. My smite got the collector execution, I think. I don't know what happened there. That looked weird. Did I actually hit him with an auto? I don't think I did. I should be able to end here. I think they may have given up. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like they gave up. Alright, there we go. Oh, I ended here. But yeah, that's it for Graves. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please make sure that the thumbs up button below helps me out quite a bit. If you'd like to see more videos from me in the future, hit the subscribe button as well. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.